Firstly, I would like to thank Asia Link, Johnson Partners, and all the members of the judging panel for the Asian Australian Leadership Awards for this prestigious recognition. I'm greatly honored to be joining a selected group of distinguished individuals who hold this special accolade. Leadership is something I place great value in, and I am humbled to be recognized in this way. I found that leadership is sometimes a quality that is born out by circumstances. I was born and grew up during the Vietnam War, a devastating 20-year conflict that claimed the lives of more than 3 million Vietnamese and tens of thousands of Allied soldiers. Not a day of my childhood passed without the sound of gunfire. The war became the soundtrack of my early life. Rockets firing, helicopters thundering overhead as we ran for cover, and the haunting cries of those around us. I was one of the lucky ones. I survived. When the war finally ended in 1975, followed by a new regime with a different political agenda, at 23, I made the heart-wrenching decision to leave behind my loved ones, my homeland, and my childhood memories, and embarked on a perilous journey as a refugee. That journey changed me forever. There were moments when life and death depended on decisions no one felt ready to make. And yet, somehow, I found myself stepping forward. Our escape began in a small, overcrowded boat, fleeing Vietnam. We slipped past coast guards, evaded pirates, and endured the fury of rough seas. On the third day, our boat lost its course and drifted endlessly. As confusion spread, I drew a simple map of Vietnam and its neighbors from memory and persuaded everyone to change direction. A day later, we reached the coast of Malaysia, and I was made the boat navigator, even though I knew absolutely nothing about navigation. For days, we were pushed back to sea each time we tried to land in Malaysia or Singapore. When our fragile boat began to sink, food and water nearly gone, people turned to me again. Out of desperation, I urged everyone to abandon the boat and swim for shore. We spent months in a remote, overcrowded refugee camp plagued by disease and shortages of basic necessities before embarking on another dangerous voyage, this time from Malaysia to Darwin, again with me as navigator. It was an eventful journey that at times seemed beyond reason to survive. Through it all, I learned that leadership often came to me not from ambition, but from necessity. It can be lonely, sometimes even terrifying. It is also where you discover your true strength. You learn the importance of inspiring others toward a shared purpose, of staying calm in a crisis, of thinking creatively, and of having the courage to stand up and speak out for what is right. When I first arrived in Australia, I was both surprised and heartened by the remarkable cultural diversity of this country, beginning with the enduring culture of our First Nations people, whose heritage stretches back over 60,000 years, the oldest continuous culture in the world. Even then, multiculturalism was still in its early stages, yet you could already sense that the world had come to our doorstep. People from every corner of the globe were here, encouraged to share their unique and vibrant cultures. Unlike many parts of the world, Australians were living together in harmony, enjoying the richness of a multicultural way of life. Over the years, I have watched Australia evolve into one of the most culturally diverse and cohesive nations in the world. a true testament to our democratic values, our respect for individual rights and freedom, and our belief in a fair go for all. Those principles have enabled migrants to integrate, contribute, and earn respect while enriching the broader community. But diversity and inclusion do not happen by chance. They require commitment and care. We must continue to uphold our shared values, ensuring that everyone feels respected, that everyone belongs, and that everyone has the opportunity to contribute to the life of our nation. To young people, especially those from diverse backgrounds, stand tall, work hard, treat others with dignity, and carry your heritage with pride. Many of our families came to this land seeking peace and freedom. They work tirelessly to build a better future for their children, their families. Let their courage, sacrifice, and resilience be your source of inspiration and strength. You belong here. There will be moments when you feel isolated or underestimated. Remember this. Your difference is your gift. It gives you perspective, empathy, and resilience. Every challenge carries both risk and opportunity. Focus on the opportunity. That mindset will help you grow, find your purpose, and make a meaningful contribution to the country you call home. For me, courage revealed itself in moments when silence was not an option. On that boat, I was a young person who had been raised to respect my elders. Yet, I spoke up because lives depended on action. That experience taught me that courage is not the absence of fear. It is doing what is right, even when fear is present. If you believe something is right, your voice matters. Your knowledge and experiences matter. Be proud of your cultural heritage, but also be open to others. When we honor our roots and embrace learning from one another, we build bridges. And it is through those bridges that we move forward together. In uncertain times, I return to the values that have guided me through life's greatest tests: resilience, humility, gratitude, and respect for others. Change is inevitable, but what truly matters is how we respond to it. Hold on to your identity, your history, and the lessons that shaped you. At the same time, stay curious and adaptable. That balance allows you to remain grounded while continuing to grow. Know who you are and stand by your values, but keep your heart and mind open to new ideas and new perspective. That is how we honor our past, embrace the future, and move forward with confidence and optimism. Thank you.